Hello everyone, welcome to Kathleen Ralph's 100 Days of Comics. This is episode 16. I can't remember what day of comicking it is. I think it's day 24. And today is the day that I worked on laying out the second panel of this story arc. So I will show you that video in a few minutes. It's a beautiful sunny day again, and the studio is nice and sunny and warm, and so I'm grateful for that. And, things have been really busy. I only got to the blue pencil stage in laying out the new comic because I actually have work that they pay me by the hour to do that I needed to get done today. But I can at least sort of show you a little bit of what I'm doing. So here's my thumbnailing process on the time-lapse video. I'm just trying to sort of figure out the best way to set up the second page of this story arc. So you can sort of see me working at figuring out what the frames are going to look like, the panels are going to look like. The reason why I call them frames is because in Manga Studio they're called frames, even though I call them panels, and sort of North American comic industry talk is panels. So I'm trying to figure out how things are going to look, where things are going to go inside the different panels, how many panels I'm going to need, and all that kind of stuff. So the thumbnailing is not super detailed. Like, I spend quite a bit of time sort of thinking about the flow and how it works and stuff like that, whether I need, how many panels I need, how one's going to lead to the other, etc. In the book by Scott McCloud called Making Comics, he does a whole section on talking about words and pictures and whether or not the pictures and the words should reinforce each other. Like, if you should show the character holding a key and the character saying, "Look, I have a key," or whether you should have, you can have the words and pictures working differently. So the person could be holding a key, but they could be talking about what they're going to do when they get inside the room, or how they found the key, or even they could be talking about something completely different. So I'm sort of working with that idea of words and pictures this time around, in that the words aren't actually going to match with the picture. So, like in the previous first page of the arc, the previous one that we saw on the video, the words once again sort of go with the pictures. We see sort of the worried face, and you can see the reason why there's the worry in the words that go with it, but they sort of reinforce each other. This one's going to be a bit different in that the words are going to be having a conversation that's in the past, but you're going to see what that conversation leads to in the pictures. Right now you can see my blue pencil work as I do my golden ratio, and I'm setting up my panels for how I want it to work. So the really light blue lines that you can barely see now, they're sort of just an indicator of how I want things to flow and where I want things to go. So it's going to be a bit more thoughtful again. I'm thinking more about how I'm going to get things to move in the direction that I want them to move. What direction is the character facing? How does that make your eye track across the panel? There's actually a lot more sort of technical consideration that goes into making comics than I have been actually paying attention to up until this point. That doesn't mean that I've been a terrible comicer. That just means that I haven't I've been putting more thought into the joke than I've been putting about how to lay out the page. So that's about it for my update for today. I hope that you enjoy it, and if you enjoy my comic and these videos, please consider supporting me on Patreon. Have a great day, and I will see you on episode 17.